The situation in northwest Syria has rightly been described as a crisis upon crisis, with one of the world's most vulnerable populations who have endured 12 years of brutal conflict now facing further desperation and trauma. Prior to the earthquake, 4.1 million people were already dependent on humanitarian assistance in northwest Syria. Millions of Syrians have been displaced after more than a decade of conflict and are living in incredibly difficult conditions with minimal support. Now, in the aftermath of the earthquake, the International Rescue Committee is warning of a secondary public health crisis. And I welcome the government's action so far in coordinating humanitarian support amid the incredibly challenging situation in Syria. I note, for example, the support of the White Helmets in their life-saving search and rescue and emergency relief operations in northwest Syria, and wider efforts to support international community's response with the UN and other agencies, such as Action on Humanity, the parent company of Syria Relief, operating on the ground in Syria. I also welcome the opening of the 2 crossings at Bab al-Salam, Al-Ray, with the expansion of the UN cross-border operation to allow delivery of humanitarian aid. However, the delay in opening these crossings demonstrates the challenges we face in facilitating aid in a country ravaged by war, as well as the malign influence of the Assad regime and Russia in this humanitarian crisis. In concluding, Sir Graham, I'd like to ask the Minister whether he can tell me that, following from the strength we've had, the strength of feeling in this debate, and seeing from response to the petition, whether he will make sure that the government shows how they intend to make sure that emergency aid reaches those who need it most in Syria, and how it's going to be coordinated with our international partners and local partners on the ground. Thank you, Sir Graham.